Hello everybody, I'm back. How y'all doing? Still doing good? Doing good too. Okay, let's talk about the new Speaker of the House, shall we? He's not Speaker of the House. He's Speaker to the Mango Moose Knuckle, that's all. He doesn't give a rat's ass. He's not going to work across the aisle. He says he is, but Republican Jesus says he can do whatever he wants, and that includes lying. Here's some of the things that he said. Women have abortions after the baby is born. No, that's called a birth, not an abortion. And if anybody kills that baby after it, that's called murder. Trump won the 2020 election. No, he fucking didn't. And everybody knows he didn't. Even Mark Meadows knows he didn't and told the feds. Just saying. January 6th was a legitimate protest. And what table were you hiding under in Congress there? Which closet were you stuffed away in, shaking in your boots? COVID is a hoax, and the vaccines are dangerous. No, they're not. I've had all my boosters, and I'm going next week for another one. I'm still here, much to some people's chagrin, I'm sure. Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. No, it's not. People pay into that. Cut Medicare. Oh, really? No, we're not going to cut Medicare or Medicaid. Because people out there need it. Just because you don't, and you're some rich son of a bitch that doesn't need the money, screw you. Climate change is a hoax. No, it's really not. Did you notice this week there that the first ever in history Category 5 hurricane blew through Acapulco? Category 5 when it hit land. First time on the West Coast. No, it's not a fluke. Let's see what you've been up to. We would have been better off with Emmer. At least Emmer voted for same-sex marriage and stuff. He didn't. Mike Johnson is an election denier. Basically, he's Jim Bag Jockstrap with no baggage. Same. I think he's worse because he's more devious. You got to watch them quiet ones. He voted to reject electoral votes. He's for getting rid of earned benefits. Earned, meaning you're paying into them, that's your money, like your retirement, Social Security, stuff like that. And if that's the case, if you want to get rid of those, then you just cash in, you just let your pension and all your benefits stay there, and you can pay all that shit yourself. How's that? Why don't you do that? You just turn your stuff over. You don't think anybody else should get it? Then you shouldn't either. Nationwide abortion ban. And he wants the women that get abortions sentenced to hard labor and prison for up to 10 years. Doesn't matter the cause. No exceptions. He's for letting Putin decimate all of Ukraine and advance on Poland because he doesn't want any Ukraine funding. He's not going to go along with that. But I'm thinking once you become a speaker, you're a figurehead. You don't have a say. You go and count the votes. You be a good speaker. Gather your people up, do what you want, but you don't have any control over that. It's called voting. You are against same-sex marriage, although you have same-sex couples that are in Congress, as a matter of fact. In fact, one of the ladies stood up and said happy anniversary to her wife. And you were there when it happened. That's right. You were the architect for Trump's fraud to overturn Biden's election. You're against legalizing marijuana, no matter how many people that will help. You have many ties to anti-LGBTQ groups. So Republican Jesus is okay for your kind and screw everybody else. That's what Republican Jesus is. And you keep saying things in his name, might as well say it in Luther's, right? Part of undermining the elections with you want to get rid of excess drop boxes. That's right, you want to get rid of those. You don't want no mail-in voting. Anything to stop voters' rights, basically. But there's Crew is going to court. There's another lawyer, can't think of his name. I'll probably think about it 4 a.m. But anyway, he's won 4 or 5 court cases in places like Alabama and stuff like that, where they're getting more districts put in. So far, there's going to be like 6 more electoral districts in the Democrats. Let's just see how it works out anyway. He's a full-blown MAGA. He's an extremist. And he's willing to wear out a couple more pairs of knee pads while he gets down on his knees there while he's kissing the Mango Moose Knuckles' ass and licking Crazy Eight's boots. You know, like a little brown shirt should do. Fascist little bastard. He's literally Jim Jordan without the baggage, or Jim Jordan with a jacket and a smile. Yes, because all the while he's smiling at you, he's twisting the knife in your back. He's a spokesman for Trump. He mailed the Republicans asking them to sign his amicus brief to overthrow the election, telling them that President Trump was actually anxiously awaiting the final list. So you know he's working for one person, right? Not the whole House, just that one person. That's right. Politicians like Scalise, John Kennedy, and Johnson led the push, even though 64 court cases said there is no evidence of fraud. So anyway, one little parting shot at him. And I just want to say this because he said it was divine intervention that he got to be the Speaker of the House. It wasn't divine intervention. He got you Speaker of the House. It was that convicted rapist, Donald John Trump. And he's the only one because everybody else is terrified of that Mango Moose Knuckle. And the rest of those scared shitless puppets in the Republican Party are all scared to death of Donald Trump. I don't know what you're afraid of. He's an old man that's losing his mind. Just saying. But anyway, 9 loves you. Be good, be safe, be good to you first. Don't forget to subscribe.